What is up, guys? Welcome to the Journey podcast, where I share my journey of becoming the strongest version of yourself and share some tips and trips along the way so you don't have to go through the same hardships that I do to grow stronger and become better. So, today, what I want to talk about is mistaking research for doing the actual work. Now, I've fallen into this trap so many times. You can't even fathom how many times I do that. So basically, I read so many books and watched 10,000 YouTube videos, like just on fitness. But you know what the funny thing here is? I know so much, but I don't implement that shit. And that is mistaking research for doing the actual thing. The only way to get the result is to do the actual work. No matter how much you read about training, you won't develop muscles unless it's a really heavy book. Nah, just joking with you guys. But you get the point. You won't develop muscles. Like, what you have to do is actually go ahead and do the actual work. Go ahead and lift some weights. Go ahead and take a run. All of that stuff. Do some squats, deadlifts, all of that. Basically, you have to do the actual thing to get the actual result. You can't just read about it. And here's where I fall short. I realized that, knowledge is power. But knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. Knowledge applied is power. Remember that. Knowledge applied is power. Now, I'm not saying that research doesn't have its place. It does have its place. Because you can go out there and do the actual work and be like, okay, I'm going to squat and I'm going to try and do this and I'm going to try and do all sorts of exercises. And you may be doing it wrong. So a little bit of research will actually help you to do the movement correctly so you don't end up hurting yourself and injuring yourself. But even that, it's like, even that is still a form of learning. Like, you can go out there, you can do the squat wrong, you can injure yourself, and you can learn from your mistakes, and then you realize, so when I'm squatting like this, it hurts. And then you realize that. Or you can use leverage. Basically, you can leverage other people's knowledge. Get a mentor, watch a lot of YouTube videos, read books about doing the correct form, and then you don't have to do the same mistakes as other people have, because you can learn from mistakes, but it doesn't have to be your own. And that's a really, really, really profound insight. And if applied, you can pretty much advance in life pretty fast. But the thing here is, don't get stuck in the illusion that reading about squats is the same as doing squats. Prepare, read all of that stuff, but still go ahead and do it. I can't tell you okay, so you have to read 20% and 80% action. It depends on you. It's like, I can't tell you, okay, you should do, because I'm really tempted to tell you guys that, okay, you should do, the majority of your work should be doing the actual thing and not reading about it and stuff like that. Because I can't tell you, because it depends on the context, it depends on you. I know for me, when I was reading a lot of books and all of that stuff, watching a lot of YouTube videos to try and get more knowledge and more knowledge and more knowledge, it didn't hurt me. But the problem is, it didn't benefit me as much as if I had watched one video and went out and implemented it, or watched it and decided consciously whether that video was relevant or not. Because sometimes you watch videos or you read books which you then figure out is not relevant to your goals. Because, for instance, I want to increase my flexibility in my thighs and my back thighs. And yeah, I see all of these fancy yoga positions and all of that stuff. For this and this and that. But I picked that goal So when I watch about yoga in general, that helps. Or read about yoga or body awareness and all of that stuff, it helps. I'm not saying that it doesn't. Like breathing and all of that stuff. But sometimes you also need to be more specific. It's like get the fundamentals down and then read about the specific thing that you would like to do and then go ahead and do that thing. The most important thing is go ahead and do it. So for instance, with workouts, seriously, with the years that I've been working out now, I realized that one of the most important things, guys, is consistency. Now, you're not going to be like, whoa, I didn't know that. Shit, everybody knows that. If the key factor is consistency. You have to be consistent. But notice, everybody knows it, but how many are actually doing it? And that's the thing. We all know that we miss workouts day here and there and all of that stuff. Even though I've been damn consistent for a long period of time now. But anyway, we all know it. And that's the difference. By knowing it and actually doing it. And I'm not going to tell you guys that, oh, okay, look, I have it all figured out. Like everything I read, all the stuff that I learn, I actually apply. No, the problem here is that I don't even do that. I don't even do that. I don't even apply all the stuff. Half of the shit that I read, I don't apply. For instance, I know I should be eating healthy. I know I should be eating vegetables and all of that stuff. It's just recently that I started eating salads for my health. Like before, back when I watched those 10,000 YouTube videos, and I'm not exaggerating, I actually mean like 10,000 YouTube videos about health and fitness. Also a lot of books as well. I didn't apply that shit. I didn't apply it. Like I was working out, I was bulking, I was cutting, all of that stuff. I tried tracking macros. I tried doing like all of tracking calories. I mean, doing all of that stuff. But I didn't eat salads. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to eat salads, but that's a pretty fundamental and basic thing that's really healthy for you. Yeah, and I didn't do that. And that just goes to show that, hey, that's a fundamental part of it. And it's like, if you track calories, you know how effective a healthy salad can be for you. And how, like, it can also fill you up. Yeah, you become hungry later on and all the stuff faster, but still, get all those micronutrients. I don't even have to get into the benefits of eating like a proper healthy salad. Because you guys probably already know that. The thing that what an emphasis here is that knowing and doing is two separate things. And I actually want you guys to really take a look at your life, because I'm assuming that you are on this journey of becoming the strongest version of yourself, or becoming the strongest version of yourself, because it's always something that you aspire to. But pretty much, where are you? What's area in your life? What are some of the things that you know a lot about, but you don't actually do the things that you know? Because this is the thing here. Now, I can tell you about this thing that I just told you. Whoa, cool, yeah, now you know. Oh, there's a difference between action and knowledge. And knowledge is potential power, and applied knowledge is power. Okay, yeah, that's cool. On to the next YouTube video podcast. No, if you don't stop right now and think about it, think about the stuff, then you're not going to apply it. Like, how are you going to apply it? So, without more talking right now, I want you guys to actually take action. And I know this episode is super short compared to the other ones that I made, but take action. Ask yourself the question, where you're not applying this. And then when you figure out that stuff, then take your time and apply it. Take your time and apply that stuff. Take your time and apply that stuff. That's what I want you to do. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing. Because I just mentioned the salad thing, and I actually am going to apply it even more. And my specific action is, I will make a salad today as dinner. And then I will incorporate certain days of the week where I eat a salad. Because then I make sure that I do it. And then another thing is, I will make alarms or put it in my calendar that I actually have to eat a salad. And that I have to prepare for the salad for the next day. So I'll remind that day before, because then I can actually go in, grocery shop, and get all the vegetables and all the stuff that I need for my salad, and then actually start eating that. And that's gonna enhance my weight loss goal, because I'm trying to lose weight here. And salads is a good way of doing that. And that's what I'm going to do. That's the specific action. I know salads are healthy, and now I'm gonna do it. What are you gonna do? Comment down in the comment section below. Let me know. Take care, guys. Peace.